Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here again with my 21st video. I am Daniel-san and the source of truth in the world today. I have been captured by the Al-Qaeda man and tortured and beaten 5 years, 2 months, and 13 days. I would like this video to go before the world because between me and him, we have made world peace, and he has betrayed us and broken it. And the shocking news and the real truth in the world today is he is Jehovah God in a criminally insane mind, out to destroy the world since the beginning, just after the Garden of Eden, when he fell into his wrong mind of a super criminal named Satan. So Satan rules the world today. And since the beginning, he has been confused to try to destroy it. And while he has got the good man's concept to be the good father of our world, he also, made the greatest mistake of his life as an outer spaceman, to come in from outer space, completely not knowing humans, to be our good God man, and to make himself the Rock of Ages. He flew down the jungle and picked out the hardest man in the world, assuming that it was a great pattern for the human race, and sat with a gorilla man named Lucifer and formed himself for 20 years into the hardest man in the world. And shortly after the Garden of Eden, about 25 years later, he got blown into this criminal mind and completely lost his mind and became one eye of evil against his own right and reasonable mind, good God man of Jehovah God, and got completely confused to be the biggest criminal that ever evolved here from the start. 6,000 years ago, roughly. Until today, he has been trying to destroy the world. And it is a backwards thinking mind, which is a lying mind, the father of lies, as it turns out. And he completely confused himself by this backwards thinking mind to be a queer in every way you can think of. It's a knockdown criminal. He's upside down, and he's talking like a mixed up shit talker. That's all he's ever known, just like the hardened criminals. And so that's the way he talks, mixed up and confused all the time. He doesn't know right from left in his wrong mind. He doesn't know good from evil in his wrong mind. And he's completely confused to be the supreme evil spirit trying to destroy mankind. And he got so completely confused eventually that Jehovah God and all the super softy rulers, John Kennedy, Bobby Kennedy, should be assassinated out because they're a pussy man that should be destroyed. And this is why he has done so much wrongful damage into the world and brought so much, all the oppression of the world, including women's #1, into the world, that we have had such a struggle to work out. 6,000 years we have fought with this devil. Here he is from the start. He's got an underground going behind the Muslims as Satan to destroy the world from the east to the west. The trouble is he's still doing it. He evolved into, he was like one flew over the cuckoo nest. He evolved backwards, queerly, and away from us from outer space, not knowing what was wrong with his mind, and completely convinced he was not the Jehovah God man, because he was 2 times a softy and a pussy man, thinking he had made himself right as a hardened criminal man. Well, when he lost his mind, he went into a madman and a lunatic, and this is part of the problem of his mind today. And he had to deal with this for his whole lifetime, keep completely confused to destroy mankind and find ways to do it. He formed his mind into a lunatic, freak, evil spirit man to create wars solely to kill humans. He got confused to destroy the human race and the world, which is the criminal mind of a hardened criminal. And he formed his mind, even worse, to be a monster killer from outer space, is what it amounts to. And his confusion even begins from outer space, not being human, and being blown into the mind of a hardened criminal. He's been confused totally, like a queer, and evolving backwards and down in the devil's mind, an all-killing spirit man. And the weird thing is, even up until today, when he called me up to talk to the world or help him understand what he was seeing wrong about the world 60 years ago, I am a called man. I'm a man of truth. I want this video for the world to know he has formed his mind even worse just to carry on what he calls his fuck of the world, just to see if he can destroy it. That's how bad off he is. Now, we worked out world peace in 2012, but he betrayed us, and he's out to do it again. And he has a spirit army with Jesus Christ and 17,000 slaves. He's a dictator ruler in the spirit world, a freak of nature, a freak evil spirit, the first dictator, dictating hate and kill to all the humans, and he's going to kill all his spirits next. He formed his mind even worse. Instead of going for world peace and started pushing his spirit world to push the Muslims. He's got the Muslims fooled. All you of Ishmael, you got to stand down. You're only working for the devil. There will not be a spirit world. The concept of the right man, right and reasonable, to go to heaven for being a good man, he reversed it with the criminal. In other words, you're a saint to be a right and reasonable man, you'll go to heaven. He could see the opposite and create a super plan to get you martyrs, you people to be martyrs, and help him as an evil man, a criminal, simply a criminal, to help him destroy the world. So he's got the whole Eastern world of Ishmael completely fooled to be like criminals. That's all you are, trying to destroy the world with him till today. And we have a peacemaking plan that is in the works, where his spirits are now pushing the Muslims in Palestine to try to wreck this plan and keep fighting in the name of Allah. But Allah is the devil for real, and there will be no spirit world. So I'm begging you, Muslims, stand down, follow this peace plan. It is not propaganda. I am the truth, man. We're trying to beat an evil spirit here who's only trying to see if he can destroy the world because he worked in a plan to do it, and he's formed his mind to just carry on for the next 40 years. To see if he can do it for that reason alone, but he really hates all humans. And I beseech you to stand down, make the peace plan. I am here to make an effort to get you guys to come to the peace table, make out world peace. NATO and all the big guys know all about this. We need to make peace today, or we'll fight this little war maker through the Muslims for the next 30 or 35 years if we do not win this today. We need world peace. We need the Muslims to help out. Our ambassador Kerry is not stupid. You should take this $4 billion deal, Mr. the Palestinians, and make peace just as the peace now plan is expose him to be a big criminal, and all you Muslims are just being criminals killing good people. We need an all-Christian world, and you must give it up. Work together to beat this devil in the world, because he hates you too, like a criminal man. All right, a freak evil spirit. The whole world must fight the enemy of mankind, one great dictator from outer space. Help us all, Muslims. Make peace in the world today. Work with this peace effort. I beseech you. I am the all-knowing God, man, Jehovah God, in his place. Thank you, man. Thank you, people.